So now I'm getting ready to go to this conference, and I got a meeting to go to. All right. Work, and play, and learn. I'll do a video. Universal Studios. A house is up on the hill over there. Look at that. The palm trees. Look at the palm trees.
Take the next one.
So I want to show you all these homes up on the hill over here. Massive homes. You know about the mudslides and carrying on that goes on? All of those are houses. You can't really see them from here. It's like a cloud in the way. But my gosh. Look at this. I mean, you talking on, let me get over here. You talking on the hill? On the hill. Like these houses, they over there. They over here. Look at this. Probably can see this right here. All these homes up on this hill. I would be so goddamn scared to live up there. Look at all those houses. I mean, it's a lot of them. Up on the mountaintop. I'm gonna do slow motion so you can see it. They all the way down that way. Look at that. My gosh. Look at this, beautiful. It's really beautiful though here. Houses are all the way down that way. I don't know if you can see them. But woo. Talk about living on the hill. There you go. Up there. Wow. Okay, so now I'm about to head to my meeting. And then I'm coming back. Look at that over there. It's really nice. All the palm trees. Beautiful. The beautiful palm trees. All right. I'm walking down. I'm gonna get me something to eat, and then I'm gonna head to the meeting. Should be really, really special. All the buildings in Universal Studios area. So this is the entrance into Universal Studios. You got, go up this way, some hotels, and of course the entrance into the gates. And then right here is NBC Comcast. Good Lord, look at that. This is the Comcast NBC building, Universal Studios. And they got the Metro right here.
Is the passion and commitment of people. You're here. You're some of the most passionate voiceover talent that there are. You put your money where your mouth is. You put your time, your effort, your energy into that. That's huge. There are a lot of people who think because they can put together a mic and a Mac out in their hinterlands somewhere, they're their voice talent. That you can probably cut the total number of voiceover so-called voiceover talent into, we cut it by 75–80% to find the people who are truly serious, truly committed, truly passionate, and want to do the work necessary to get to the end.
We were talking about this backstage, and I think one of the things that is essential for that, and essential in this space that we're in, confusion, is coaching. And I think coaching is not, it's interesting, as a CEO of a company of 17 years, I have a coach. So I think having that external resource that you can rely on to help make sense of things, and for you to get outside of the voices in your head, is really essential. So, 2019 issue.
I think finding yourself and how you put yourself into it so it's specific to you, because there's only one you, but there are a lot of people with a similar kind of voice. And finding the one thing about you that gives it clarity is what's important.
2019, what's the biggest issue?
Getting a demo, having a demo done, and you're not ready. A lot of you are getting demos, and actors are contacting me, and I'm listening. Reaction. Okay, you have to start from scratch because you weren't ready.
I think it's more than the 2019 issue, that's a ever issue. Sorry.
Probably even more fundamental in 2019, other than demos, is to pursue as simple, even though it may appear complex. The simplicity is the pursuit of excellence. After all, the only reason we know how to pronounce Malkovich is excellence.
Nice. You guys are giving me amazing segues. So the next speed round question is about excellence. If you could distill the secret sauce of voiceover success to a word, what would it be?
Confidence. After all, Jack Nicholson is Hamlet. To be or not to be. It's inappropriate, but kind of interesting.
I say 3 words?
You're all going to say
keep it real. Keep it real.
I like that. Okay, a word or a phrase. A mantra. A mantra.
Find the tune or melody of the story.
Beautiful.
Tell the truth.
Hashtag truth.
You are the secret sauce.
That's beautiful.
Everything they said, and I'm going to add, teamwork makes the dream work. You don't have to do it alone. Get together with other actors.
Love that.
Dave, I'm going to ditto you on that because you are the secret sauce. Every time that most people try to be the person that you're supposed to be, and they're leaving themselves completely out of the mix. Don't do that.
I want to add something, if I may,
Please.
Is that to tell a story. It's so
You've already covered that. You've already covered that.
I think
Please tell me that backstage. Just shout me out. There's only...
Okay, we're moving on. No, but to 2 points to build on. One is you are the secret sauce, like having represented celebrities and put a lot of celebrities in a lot of projects over the years. People have asked what's the difference, and the difference is they walk in the room knowing who they are. And when they're asked and they're paid a tremendous amount of money to do things, it's because they walk in the room and they can deliver the brand over and over and over again. And then the other thing was the dreamwork. The teamwork is dreamwork. I think goes again to this idea of community, and I think it is really essential in the space that we're facing in 2019 with the downward plummet rates and other things, that we do stick together as a community. We do realize that it's about talking to peers and finding a community.
Really warm hug. It's wild. I'm not gonna call this a lifetime achievement award because that makes it sound like I'm dying, and I hope I'm not. No, but it's so wild. It's heartwarming to have the work we recognize. Because so much of the work we do, we're sitting in a dark box, talking to a microphone or ourselves, and to know that people are actually watching it and enjoying it makes it so much more worthwhile. Also makes me feel a little old, but I'll take that. That's better than the alternative. But it's also kind of puzzling because I remember coming back to LA after college and I said to myself, my goal is to make my living solely as an actor. And it took me years to do that. And I remember the job that got me my SAG insurance. You know, I was so happy. It was like 2 days on a sitcom. But I'm like, I'm a real actor now. But it's strange because as actors, we spend so much of our time trying to get jobs that a lot of the time you never think about a career, you know? And to look at this, it's like, wow, I guess I strung together enough days of work that it counts, you know?
Range. When I saw that do that teenager, his own voice, and then the Justice League character, whose name was that?
That was John Stewart, Green Lantern Secretary, doing 1-4.
That's like 5 octaves right there. But what I was curious about, what I was thinking was we could talk about your work, Futurama, your favorites.
You know, I would prefer if you want to talk about my shows, do them alphabetically, please.
Samurai Jack, which really reminded me you played a Japanese character, correct?
Yeah.
Give me a little taste of that.
Well, I have come from ancient Japan, and I must get back to the past.
Well, when you talk about that, I mean, you know, I have a lengthy career, but I have to take a nap going through your stuff. So much work. And
Jimmy played the doctor, and he said that people in school I left the book in. Bella takes the hat, because Bella's been wearing it on. I'm like, alright, we're gonna get shot. I ain't thinking about it.
This holiday season at Universal Studios, it's not just the castle lights, lights up every night. Come and enjoy a holiday experience like never before with
levels of award-winning exhibits, visitors discover dramatic multimedia presentations, countless images and artifacts that introduce all to Muhammad Ali's iconic and impactful life.
To capture and preserve Muhammad's legacy from a curatorial perspective, the Center manages a library and archives of Ali's life as an athlete, humanitarian, and public figure.
Because the Muhammad Ali Center is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, it also focuses on and depends on raising funds to fulfill its mission.
Each year, the Ali Center manages about 300 private events that help generate income, as well as exposure to the Ali Center itself. You can also become a part of the Ali legacy by becoming a member.
Donations are critical to helping sustain the Ali Center.
Sitting here and enjoying, I guess, bring out Rudy! Bring out our branding panelists. Meet our brand masters on the panel. If anyone is on the hot seat when it comes to discussing on branding, a discussion on branding, it's the guy whose brand you're all...
Kind of like with you with Porky Pig, the original actor is kind of your goal, and it's always to keep that the integrity of that actor. So as you become a sound-alike actor, you've done Porky for how many years now?
Almost 30.
Okay. So do you sometimes become more Bob doing Porky, or do you always come back to the original?
Depends on the showrunner.
The foundation of it.
It depends. My goal is to keep the integrity of the character, but you know, when Mel Blanc did this character, Porky Pig didn't have cell phones, and he wasn't driving in an Uber, and he wasn't using computers. So I've got to be able to take today's pop culture and keep the integrity of the character, relaying today's world. So I might see a script where I'm like, going to his brand, Porky's brand, they're not honoring the original character's brand or integrity. So I'll do it exactly the way they want it, and then I'll say, can I try one for me? And then it's not up to me what they decide to print, but at least I have to give them what I think the brand should be. But okay, should actors speak up in a situation like that?
Definitely, because sometimes there's a way.
That's good, because I have.
Yeah, how do you go into that? Like when we first did the first Kingdom Hearts, who's Kingdom Hearts fans out here? Right. So that was a weird deal, because we're taking all these Disney characters and we're combining them with Final Fantasy characters, and there's the Disney brand and the Final Fantasy brand, and we had to combine them. And so suddenly the Japanese filmmakers were saying, okay, we want Rabbit to be more annoying, and we want Pooh to basically tell him off. It was like, no, Pooh would never do that. So we would have to remind them what the brand is for those characters. And then they could still write contemporary things in there that the characters can say that make sense within their character.
And now that game franchise has its own brand.
Exactly.
Because it has a fan base and they're expecting what you've presented to them as far as game playing and entertainment. So you've created a brand.
My voice friends started, they can sing and they started Musical.ly. So I was discovered playing by the NPR at KCR Delete executives playing the Chinese zither. And then they heard me sing, and then they were like, can you do voiceovers? And then I was signed by a voice agent, but at the same time I was also doing commercials and on camera. So I guess I would say that I try not to separate it. I feel it's like art is art. Yeah, art is art, and whatever you're expressing. I will get real and say that I want to acknowledge you, Joan, because I mean, yeah, I do. Because when you looked at this panel, I mean, when I got the call from agents, you really looked at this panel and said, what does diversity look like? And I think sometimes people forget that Asian Americans are also people of color. Totally. Yes. Let me hear you, quiet model minorities.
As Joe and I, as the token white males on the panel, we just want to say we support you.
What I will say, in terms of what Kimberly was talking about, sometimes I am casted in voiceover because I am Asian for Asian roles, and I'll take it. Yeah. I'll take that money. But it's also nice. I remember in Curious George, they cast me as for a black woman, and I was like, I'm tired of being stereotyped as an African American woman. Okay, so it was just. But sometimes there is that, and on Clone Wars that I did with Tasia, that sometimes you play creatures and different things. So that is really cool. But it sometimes does not take you out of the fact that I am playing my race a lot of times in the voice world. So I think I think it's a balancing act with that, Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Todd? Well, to be honest, I just started doing this like a year ago. You started voiceover?
Everyone hates you right now. You know that, right?
It's a long story. When I first started out, my career spanned like about
30-minute show.
years.
I'm sorry. Start with it's a long story.
No. What happens in the beginning is that you're trying to diversify everything, but on camera was always the focus for me. And as decades went by and my on-camera resume grew, I wasn't even thinking about voiceovers like that. And so one day, there's like this, I guess as an artist, you feel like you say, you might get pigeonholed because of how you look, or there's a type. And voiceovers just seemed like a way to kind of be an extension to broaden the creativity. And so I got with the agent that I'm with now, and just had a beautiful experience. Right now it's just been primarily commercial, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally legit. Hey, Listen, I got nominated for Outstanding Voiceover in a commercial.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you existing? Are you existing? You better exist in nature.